Good morning, fantastic people of Diecast land. This is a video. I'm going to give a shout out to Gary's Diecast collection. One, for putting out this challenge, and two, for holding off suspending it for people like me that are a little late to the party due to work commitments and other things going on. So I just asked Gary if he'd just let me get this out before he suspends proceedings. This is rising to Gary's Diecast Collections Colour Challenge. So for those who don't know, and I'd be surprised if there is any, you had to pick a favourite colour and show 10 cars. Now, I've seen all sorts of videos, real good videos, Jay's Diecast, Mike Dyson, Nitro Speed, Rat Black 57 or Rat Black's Diecast Collection. Anyway, we know them all well amongst the community, and they've all put out good videos, no doubt about that, and I've watched with interest every one of them. Bearing that in mind, I wanted to think a little bit out the box and do something different, so I hope you approve. But in England at the moment, or the UK, due to this COVID-19 thing, all the school kids that have been off school, they've been taken to painting rainbows and putting them in the windows of the houses. It's actually quite nice to see. You know, some have done banners and big rainbows, and it's a big thank you to all the key workers, you know, NHS staff, the milkmen, the refuse collectors, the factory workers that you know, are keeping things going. And it's a nice little thank you, and it's put a splash of colour down our streets. So rainbows have become synonymous in the UK with positivity. I'm assuming it may be the same in America and other countries too. So I didn't want to pick one particular colour. I wanted to pick the colours of the rainbow to pay tribute to the brave people who keep going, and bring a splash of colour. I don't really have a particular favourite colour. I think you can see a shade of red that you think, whoa, that really pops. But by the same token, you can see a subtle shade of yellow that you think, I really like that. That's restful and calming. So I like to this. We've got 7 different colours of the rainbow, over 4 makes, and every car's different. And I wanted to bring you a little representation of some cool stuff, hopefully. So let's crack on and do some cars. Well, the first car in that rainbow as we sing it is red. And this is a Hot Wheels 2018 Honda Civic R-Type, the real sporty one. Again, Hot Wheels have got this so right. It's a lovely casting. I don't mind these red edge wheels for a change. Good detailing on the front there. You get that Honda RS badge on the grille. Some tampoed lights, some lower fog lights. I think that's quite a classy looker from the front. Bring you in a bit closer. There we go, fine detail. I say this for me is when Hot Wheels get it so right. Again, look at the grille detail in the back there. The lights and the rear badge, that spoiler. I think that's a great honest piece from Hot Wheels, that. And I love the Honda Civics. I think especially the Mark 1s, you're sitting there with all the holographic displays and you're like a fighter pilot, you know, wow. But yeah, this is a good addition to that Civic range, so we'll put him over there for now. Moving on to the second colour of the rainbow as we sing it, yellow. There we go. And this is Germany's very own Schuko, obviously a modern Beetle Cabriolet. I've actually got a couple of these as variations, but typical Schuko. Detail on the front, the badge, even a European license plate there. Good authentic wheels. Nice interior with that pull down cabriolet hood. This isn't one of Schuko's premium models, this is like a junior. But if you see the details you get with just that basic line, don't get me wrong, they're not cheap. But I think it's a good honest piece. Good job, Schuko. So there we go there, second colour. Third colour is a premium Johnny Lightning, and this is the 1970 Plymouth Hemi-Cuda. I know some of my American friends will be salivating over this one, but rather unusually in a pink livery. And it's what you'd expect from Johnny Lightning. Metal on metal, real riders, fine detail, loving that complementary white roof line there, chrome around the windows. Again, this is a forever American car, isn't it? It's one to be proud of. It's a muscle car. You can just pick out the Plymouth on the grille there. 4 light detail on the front. Nice license plate and light detail on the back. And we've even got little scoops on the air ramp. I shall try and lift this bonnet. It does come up. I think we've just about got there. I shall just keep that up with the edge of my finger. And I'm wondering, there we go, come into focus. There we go, there's the Emmy's engine details with that pink scoop to match the outside. I think that's a nice job, as you'd expect from Johnny Lightning. So that's 1970 Plymouth Hemi-Cuda. Hope you enjoy that one. I like it. And pink's more an unusual colour, I think. But anyway. So as we come to the next colour in the rainbow, we've got a Hot Wheels Ford Focus RS. Again, I think this is Hot Wheels getting it so right. That is authentic livery. I've seen cars popping around in this country with the RS logos on. It's decked out like a rally car, and being an RS, I can understand why that is. Very little detail on the front, but nice tampo work and minor sponsors. I think that's really, really nice. The wheels are pretty accurate. Again, no details on the back, but that casting for me is absolutely spot on. That encapsulates 100% for me the Ford Focus RS. Very popular car in this country and very popular amongst the youth. So that's the green. Let me push these up just to make sure we can get them all in shot. So that's your first 4 colours. There we go. Nice. And then moving on, onto orange. We've got the Hot Wheels Mazda RX-7. Now, I'm sure most of you will have seen this one. This was the one with the very loud tampos on, and this is the one that I scrubbed the tampos off in the usual manner. You've all seen it. And I put a set of real riders on as well. So I did that because I love the simplistic orange underneath. It looks like a real car now. Get into focus. There we go. You know, it's better than that. It had lines and dots and crosses and triangles and circles, and it was awful. I've yet to detail this one up with lights and what have you, but that for me is a beautiful orange, and I never get sick and tired of looking at that one. So we'll come to our final 2, and that means purple. And this is a Matchbox, which is most unusual because I don't see them in this colour or style of car. They usually do machinery or a bit of European stuff, but this is obviously the 65. Sorry, not the 65. The Dodge Challenger. I don't know what the year this is. It doesn't say, but it's a beautiful casting. Lovely wheels on it. A lovely deep metallic purple there. A bit of black striping on the bonnet. I would suggest this is a 1970s, late 60s, early 70s. I'm sure Mr. Dyson will put me right if I'm wrong. But yeah, it's a beautiful lustrous purple. Nice sunroof there as well. A little bit of light detail on the back there. If I just block out the background. There we go. I think you can just capture that. Lovely set of twin exhaust pipes on there, and the Dodge logo where the license plate should be. So, oh yeah, we do get detail on the front there. That's a nice job, that. Hot Wheels again. Oh, sorry, Matchbox, this one, wasn't it? Yeah, I think Matchbox got that little bit extra on most of the cars, most of the time. So, we're running out of space there, so let's give him a controlled accident. Push him there. And now we're just on the edges of what's possible. And so we come to the final car, which, if you know the song, is Blue. We'll just get that a little bit more of a reverse up. I think that'll do us. And so the blue car is a 65 Mustang Convertible. I think it's done lovely. This is a Hot Wheels one. I'd have sworn to God it was a Matchbox because of them wheels and the style, but no, indeed it is a Hot Wheels, and it's a lovely sky blue, a powder blue. It's actually showing up darker on the camera than it is in reality. But yeah, get a little Tampo badge there and there. Very little detail other than a license plate that says 205. Same 2 Tampos repeated on the other side. Chrome base, oof. White interior, I don't mind it. It's there to be detailed if the owner wants to. I'm happy with it as it is. So that's all the colours of the rainbow to thank the key workers and to fulfill Gary's colour challenge. I've enjoyed thinking about this one. And it has took some thinking. See if I can frame that up a little better. That's about as good as I'm going to get it. So, well, thanks for watching, guys. As always, appreciate your input. And that's my affiliation. That's a British word for you, a northern word for affiliation. It's similar to affiliation. But yeah, that's the fulfillment of Gary's colour challenge. 7 colours to represent the 7 colours of the rainbow. I did think about sticking a bronze, silver and gold on just to complete the 10. But no, I think that's enough for tonight, today, tomorrow, wherever you are. And at 13 odd minutes, I think we'll call that a wrap. Thanks, guys. You take care. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.